Hello there all you absolutely magnificent people, and welcome back to another episode of An Ecologist Plays, where we talk about nature while playing games. As you can see, we are back in this magnificent game, Empires of the Undergrowth, and we are going to be heading into A Bridge Too Far. And, well, previously, this level almost kicked my gaster, so let's see whether this time around I get to actually complete it properly. Of course, we are going to be doing it with challenge mode on, which is going to give an extra challenge to this whole thing. Of course, the fishing spiders are going to be back. Before we start, a massive shout out to Yondark for the suggestions on how to beat this level. There's a very detailed description of how to do this in the comments of the video of the previous time I tried this. Link right up there. Also in our Discord channel, you can find it there. Alright, let's head into it, shall we? Of course, we are going to go for vigorous ants. Alright, so here we go. I'll be honest, it's going to be challenging to do this while also giving commentary. So let's see how this goes, shall we?
This fire ant queen has travelled for miles on her nuptial flight, finally landing atop a sandy mound deep in the swamp. The vantage point might seem like an ideal home, but it may be short-lived. This whole area is liable to flooding, and nearby rainfall is already causing the groundwater to rise. Exhausted and without her wings, the queen is unable to move on alone. But if she can amass enough daughters in time, the colony as a whole may stand a chance.
Alright, so of course it's all about numbers. If you don't have enough ants, you can't form a raft. So yeah, that is the whole idea of this mission. And let's see whether I manage to actually succeed in this or not. Because yeah, I have previously really seen my gaster with this mission. So let's see, hopefully this time around things go a little bit better. Alright, I have also dug out this bunch of food, so my workers can come to this group of food over here, collect it as well. Of course, you can move your nest workers like I have done now to a group and actually get them to go to a specific area, but they will also do other nest duties like taking eggs around as well. So that is quite nice, I think. Okay, now we do have almost seven workers, so I guess what we're going to be doing is getting our soldiers also set up and at the same time get ready to go outside because, well, it's basically time for that. Alright, so here we go. There is, of course, a lovely blue skimmer that was here a moment ago. There is.
But
hello
as the
there.
floodwater begins to rise, the ants will quickly
so here we can
lose
see
access to the lower
floodwaters.
lands.
Alright, so we've got to work fast.
A great blue skimmer, Libellula vibrans, hunts overhead. This fantastic aerial predator shouldn't cause any trouble for the ants. That is, unless it decides to land in their way.
Yeah, which of course, as you will know if you watch the previous episode,
Many
it can happen.
nearby creatures have already been washed out of their homes by the rising water. A lucky few have been deposited on the shores east of the nest. As more arrive, tensions will rise. There isn't space here for everyone.
The space is of a limited abundance. We need to really work quickly because we are going to be hectically competing with everything.
The nest are perfect hunting grounds for fishing spiders. They have keen eyesight and can skip across the water to quickly chase down unsuspecting prey wandering too close to the edge.
There he is. There's a fishing spider right over there. Oh, of course there is. Okay, so we've got our 7 ants, our 7 soldiers. Let's start digging up this false bombardier beetle, Galerita bicolor. There we go. As was mentioned previously in the comments, thank you so much for that as well, by the way. Galerita means hooded or skullcap, and it's kind of a little bit difficult to see, but it's kind of like this little larva beetle over here is actually wearing a hood, but it's more pronounced in the adults, where it really looks like it's got a hood, specific color. Remember, this is a form of aposematic coloration because the adults are able to spray formic acid. Not sure whether the juveniles can. I haven't been able to find any articles that say yes they do or no they don't. So I guess they most likely do not. They don't have the equipment developed yet in order to spray formic acid, but the adults definitely are able to. And then bicolor, of course, referring to 2 colors because, well, it's black and orange, and that is the aposematic coloration. So let's see whether this Galerita bicolor is able to withstand attack by 7 soldier ants.
Through the earth surrounding the nest.
I'm guessing
They are
no.
already large and will hold their ground against small groups of ants.
There we go. And now this means we can actually set up a nice food storage right over here because if you can't store all the food, what's the point of gathering it, eh? Okay, we're just going to put everything there. Alright, now, let's get some more soldiers because we need to also really get them set up as fast as possible. How are these guys doing? Yeah, there's still a lot of seeds to collect. Actually, I think I can send... you know what? Soldiers, you can protect here while the ants are digging out. The other ants, the workers. We do need a few more workers around the nest. So let's dig them out here. And there we go. Soldiers, you guys can collect some food there. We can get more soldiers going here. Alright, now we'll have a lot. We'll have 17. Now 17 is perfect to get the aphids here before the tide rises.
There are intruders in the nest.
Of course, now we are under attack. No. And the creatures attack. Okay, so we're not going to be in time to get this, unfortunately.
The ants will fight to their death.
Okay, well, this has been taken care of. So, okay, soldiers, come on, gather more food. That's going to be fine.
The boggy earth at the base of the mound is now saturated, and as night approaches, the water begins to creep closer. The new arrivals will rush to higher ground, heading straight for the nest. There is nowhere else to go.
Alright, so where are my soldiers? Here come my soldiers. We also are going to have a whole bunch of creatures attacking. Here they come. Jumping spider, the magnolia green jumping spider. There she is, most likely a female. As mentioned previously, males will have a bit more of a puffiness there to their pedipalps, which they will use to inject sperm into the females. Another way I know this is a female is, apart from the less than puffy pedipalps over there, the chelicerae over here, the fangs, are also not as long and thin as you would find in the males. Males of many jumping spiders actually have elongated and usually brightly colored or relatively brightly colored fangs or chelicerae. And they would use these chelicerae in intraspecific competition, so basically fighting with other members of the same species, specifically agonistic behavior towards other males when they're fighting for females. So yeah, this is definitely a female. She's looking very suspiciously at the ants over there, but she's dead, so yeah, anyway. Of course, the spiders will be folding in their legs like this when they die, because when they are alive, they're actively pumping fluids into their legs to actually use it. Now that they are dead, they can no longer pump fluid and the legs automatically become limp. When you see a spider with curled up legs, it's either dead already or it is playing dead. It can also be a form of thanatosis or death feigning, where they are trying, because we all know that, well, spiders that are dead curl up their legs, but they're trying to pretend to be dead by curling up their legs. This one, unfortunately, though, is actually dead. Alright, now, back to the fight. Here comes another one, and another one dead. The water level will be rising in a moment. I'm just sending my fires and soldiers to go and get rid of Galerita bicolor again, so another false bombardier beetle larva over here. This one is thankfully dead, and then the checkered beetle larva as well. Alright, and that is a nice bunch of food right there. Speaking of which, we need to again upgrade our food stores. Unfortunately, I missed out on the first bunch of aphids. That really sucks. Maybe, no, I can't get this one yet. I can collect here. Okay, never mind, there are a whole bunch of beta larvae right over here. Come back, ants. Okay, we need more soldiers, that's what we need. Okay, we need more food so that we can get more soldiers.
The inundation has slowed. Few creatures are
now the
washing up to
amphibians
the east.
arrive.
The ants have an opportunity to explore for food, but there are other dangers at night. Moist-skinned amphibians have come out to take advantage of this new water world, harvesting lost insects displaced from their burrows.
Alright, so we do need to keep an eye on them. We also, I guess, need to see whether we can make this bridge or not. Let's move another 7 soldiers over to this squadron. There we go, our first froggy. Hello there, Hyla femoralis.
Tree frog Hyla femoralis has wandered into the trail. This one has taken a break from mate calling for a quick meal, and it seems that ants are on the menu.
Right in our way, we need to go and get those aphids before... There we go, okay. No collecting of food, thank you. Let's get the aphids, shall we? Where are they? Over here. There we go. I'm not sure whether there's going to be a fishing spider attacking us over here, so let's have a look. Hopefully not. But this is, I think, our last chance to get that bridge built before the river rises even more. So obviously somewhere upstream there's been a flood, and the floodwaters are systematically pushing up higher and higher and higher. No, I do not see a fishing spider over here, so this is fine. Okay, we've collected, yes! We've collected all these aphids. That is marvelous. Okay, guys, back to the colony. Now we can come here. That is potentially an idea. Let's again set food gathering off so we don't gather this. There is another Hyla femoralis, or Hyla femoralis, however you want to pronounce it. This is, of course, a male that is calling for a female. Now he is just wandering around. It's time for a snack break, I guess. And ants are definitely on the menu here. Alright, so the ants should be quite close. Here we go. There's our first one. We need to first take out this Hyla femoralis, and hopefully then we'll be able to go and get the aphids, and hopefully there's not a fishing spider, because otherwise we are kind of screwed. And here comes the froggy. The froggy is like, ooh, food. Okay, let's grab this. Luckily, we've got a whole bunch of vigorous fire ants. Yeah, a horizontal pupil, very similar to what we have with the Hyperolidae, or a lot of the Hyperolidae family of frogs here in South Africa, with the painted reed frogs, like that one over there. They will have horizontal pupils. Others in the same family actually have vertical pupils. I always like looking at the pupils to see what they will look like. But well, these guys, they are not in the Hyperolidae family that I've just mentioned. They are in the Hylidae family, which is a different family altogether. Alright, let's go down. Down to go and grab those. You guys, come and gather food, I guess? Up here? Let's now check, because, oh, I've got a suspicion there's a fishing spider right over there. And I don't know whether we've got enough ants to kill it.
Bridge construction has been halted by a fishing spider.
There is indeed a fishing spider causing chaos right here. So as mentioned previously, they will be sitting with their legs in the water very often to try and sense vibrations by prey that are trapped in the water. And that's exactly what this guy did. Oh, sneaky. Okay, we've got a whole bunch of ants coming our way. Great stuff. Hopefully they're able to build the bridge and gather the aphids before we run out of time. Seems I may just have enough to build the bridge, not actually to do anything else with it. Oh, man. And now the water is going to rise. Okay. Nope. Sorry, guys. We're going back. So unfortunately, we just did not have enough soldiers to do this. Okay, so here come the floodwaters once more. Let's see how this goes, or where it now pops up. Of course, some bridges are now going to open up. Some are now completely shut, like this one here we can't access anymore. But others will open up now. So let's see, the flood level rises. Okay, we can't go here yet. Can't go there, we thankfully already gathered that. We can't go here yet. Ah, okay. So this is where we are going now.
Rainfall is about to bring another torrent flushing through the bog, carrying with it a slew of ill-tempered arthropods.
Alright, so the creatures are going to be attacking again soon, but we are just on our way. First to collect some food here with our workers, and our soldiers are going to build a bridge over here to try and get to those aphids right over there, so we can finally have a bit more food. Let's now see whether there is a fishing spider, because I think there is one. There is one right there. Oh no, okay. Right, we do need a few more soldiers. Okay, well, of course we are under attack by the fishing spiders. Oh, two of them! Oh my word. Oh wow, there are two. Okay, so let's see, we've killed the one. The other one doesn't know what he wants to do. And now he comes back. Oh, he attacks when we're on this side of the bridge. Oh. That's not fun. There we go, finally back to this side. Yes, now we can kill you. So very opportunistic. Of course, the fishing spiders here would be eating ants as well. They definitely would be going for them. That is food is food. Food is indeed food. Okay, so let's see. We're not under attack by anything else. We've got two soldier ants just kind of standing guard here, minding their own business. Of course, the Venus flytraps here with a brightly colored red inside there, trying to attract some pollinators. Some insects would be attracted to the red color. They'll become crawling along there. As mentioned previously, they'll bump up against those little trigger hairs there, and they've got to trigger two of them in relatively quick succession in order for this trap to actually close. And then the plant will secrete some digestive enzymes, and of course then eat the little insect or a vertebrate even. Sometimes they even catch little frogs. Anything they can catch and can enclose in their trap, they will then of course eat as well. And these traps are just modified leaves. Now the plants here, they are still called autotrophs, meaning they can still produce their own food. They're still photosynthetic. They just catch insects in order to actually supplement their nutrient diet. Oh, sundews.
Sundew. As it tries to struggle free, more tentacles are drawn in, drowning the victim in thick mucilage.
That's the sundew. I love sundews. They are absolutely amazing. We're just going to try and take out this Chichindala over here, this tiger beetle. because it is a bit of a nuisance to us, and it is dead. Okay, great stuff. And then also take some of these caterpillars and the grub over here. Okay, so the grubs and the caterpillars, they've been taken away. I'm not going to harvest this because my ants are just going to run into the sundew. But as I've mentioned, the Venus flytraps are just there. They're trying to catch insects, not for food, but only for the nutrients, the nitrogen and the phosphorus that they get from eating those insects. They're not after it for energy, because in terms of energy, they actually use more energy than they get by catching insects. Every time they catch an insect, it uses energy. So yeah, it's actually, if you want to kill your Venus flytrap, overfeed it, because that is exactly what's going to happen then. Okay, let's just see if we can get to the grubs over here. I think we may be under attack by the mantis fly. If we do, yeah, here we go. Mantis fly, hello there. You're going to be a nice source of food as well. There we go, great stuff. Let's just also get more soldiers in the hastily put together squad. This squad is there to protect against creatures attacking us. So exactly here, let's just get them to the outside here. You guys are just carrying on doing your thing, attacking everything in sight, getting some food. Of course, you're going to walk into that, and there we go, curled around the leaf. Every time the insect struggles, it will get, the leaf will curl around like that, and eventually, of course, secrete some digestive enzymes. I absolutely love the Drosera, the sundew plants. They are absolutely amazing.
Nowhere to drain, the floodwater creeps ever nearer to the nest. Already cramped and irritated, a panic ensues, and the refugees scramble for higher ground.
There comes a Galerita bicolor up here. Okay, I should actually have gone for those, yeah, maybe for those seeds as well, but that's alright. Not too much food there. Here comes the false bombardier beetle. Let's see whether it actually sprays its formic acid at us. There we go. There it was. There's the formic acid. So it doesn't seem to be as quick as the typical bombardier beetle, but yeah, there we go, the false bombardier beetle, and hooded, of course, like this hood that it is wearing. Okay, we thankfully have got 12 aphids here already. Yay! Now we should be able to, I think, make it to this spot over here, or one of these other spots. And I think this is now the first window to attack the Monomorium minimum ants over here. I think. Yes. Technically one can. However, I'm not very keen on that now, because I'm definitely not prepared for that yet. What I am going to do is hopefully going to gather some pine cones over here. And the aphids over there. Okay, that's what we're going to do now. I need a lot of ants to build the bridges here, it seems. I don't think I've got enough. I should have been gathering all the food here, however I get distracted. I get distracted so easily. And of course, there come the fishing spiders. Come on guys, we've got to get rid of these fishing spiders again. They have indeed spotted the ants. So let's kill them, shall we? Unfortunately, there are 2 of them. Oh man, and we don't have enough food. No, I don't think, no, we won't be able to do this.
The insect feast has spread across the swamp. With growing numbers of amphibians patrolling the waters, the Invicta's scavenging expeditions will need to be well defended.
Yes, so it seems we could technically collect food down there. Oh, that's a long way to run. But we don't have enough food to sustain our colony at the moment. You know what? We are going to dig out the rest. We're going to dig this out, because we need to get as much food as possible.
A colony of little black ants marooned on a smaller section of the mound may be reachable if the fire ants join together to bridge the gap.
Yes, but we're not going to make it. We won't have enough soldiers to bridge whatever gap it is. I think it is this one over here, to bridge this gap and then still attack the colony. So what we're going to do, we're going to use our ants over here to attack everything in here. Gather the food here, make more soldiers. Now, I suspect there are some more bombardier beetles or false bombardier beetles down there. We'll see in a moment. Oh, checkered beetle. Oh, that I think is more fine, actually. I think we'll be able to take... Yeah, we'll be able to take that out, no problem. I should have been doing this the whole time. Sorry, guys. There we go, some more checkered beetles. Yeah, no more checkered beetles. Oh, there's some adult bombardier beetles. That's proper bombardier beetles right there. Oh my word. Okay, I did not expect that, but there we go. So notice it's different spraying. It's more a rapid fire. And of course, it's 2 different chemicals also mixed together to result in that explosive spray. Unlike the... Oh, there's a dead fire ant, it seems, as well. Dead fire ant queen, probably. Interesting. But it's unlike the false bombardier beetle, which is a slower spray and it's formic acid. It's not 2 chemicals mixed together to result in that explosive spray. Okay, we're just gathering the last bit of food here. Okay, so now, let's see. Hopefully we can do it now. Because those spiders, oh, they have been a pain in my butt. So let's see, group 2 and 3, you guys come here. No collecting of food on the way here. Group 2 is going to build the bridge. Group 3 is going to kill the spiders when they attack. But thankfully, that one is almost dead. They haven't regenerated their health, so that is marvelous. There's most likely, there we go, there is a mantis fly right over there as well. Oh, there's an eastern newt here as well. And that is unfortunately where we are ending today's episode, everybody. A bit on a cliffhanger there, but stay tuned. On Friday, we'll see, does Will succeed or does he not? Does he manage to actually form a raft with the bodies of his soldiers? So, join me again on Friday. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Even though it was a bit shorter than expected and we didn't complete the mission yet, we are going to do that, hopefully, on Friday then. So feel free to pop any comments or questions you have down in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer as best I can. And until next time, everybody, stay safe. I'll see you all soon. Bye.